Hello everybody, my name is Sergio and today I'm going to review the Dell Vostro 3450. Now the Dell Vostro 3450 is really an amazing machine and I consider it to be the best laptop of 2011. Now just for you to know a little of my background, I'm a system engineer, computer system engineer, and I use the laptop for many hours a day, probably 8 hours a day. And I do everything from just word processing to web surfing like everybody does, to heavy programming and also video editing with very heavy loaded tools like Photoshop or Adobe After Effects, for example. So everything that I have thrown to this machine, including very latest games, run really well in this laptop. So I'm going to give you some specific of why I think this is the best laptop you can get, and that is the relationship between the value of your money and the value of what you get. For only $650, that is what I paid, and actually you can find coupons for Dell online, and I will tell you that in the post of this video. You can get a second generation Core i5 processor. This one in specific is 2.3 gigahertz with turbo boost up to 2.9 gigahertz, so it's pretty fast, and also comes with 6 gigabytes of DDR3 RAM in 2 DIMMs, so you can easily change the DIMMs if you want more memory, but 6 gigabytes for all what I've thrown to it is really more than enough. Now something that this laptop has that others don't have is a dedicated graphic memory card, and it comes with an AMD Radeon HD 6630M card. It's 128-bit and it's 1 gigabyte graphic memory. So it has a 1 gigabyte memory that most of all the laptops only come with 512. So this is really powerful and for such a low price. In addition, it has a 320 gigabytes hard drive. The hard drive is probably the weakest point of this machine. It's low, but you can just, if you want to invest maybe $50 more, you can get 500 or more. Probably by the time you're watching this, it will be cheaper to upgrade. Now it also has a fingerprint reader here, and I was not so crazy about it at the beginning when these things first came out, but now I'm using it quite often. It's in this specific laptop, it's really accurate, the fingerprinting, so it saves you time to store passwords. Now as you can see, the keyboard is one of the main features of this laptop. It's beautiful. It's a full-size keyboard, and that's something that the laptops these days are departing from. I don't know why most laptops today are not including the end, page down, page up, and home keys. I think that's a major design flaw. Those keys are used all the time for web surfing and especially for word processing. When you are writing something, you end up using those keys all the time. And now these new laptops, including all the Apple laptops, you need to have a combination of keys to use that, like control or command and then another key. That's definitely a flaw and something that I wouldn't like to have or to not have in my laptop. This one has it, including many of the Dells that are not the Vostro line. For example, the very famous XPS that are supposedly to be the highest end laptops from Dell, they don't have those keys anymore. It's really something that I don't understand. Now another beautiful thing about this laptop is this touchscreen, the touchpad I mean. The touchpad is really multi-gesture, and it has a very nice buttons that click just right. It has the enough amount of pressure, not too much but not too little, and I can tell these buttons are going to last for a long time. Actually, I click these two buttons probably thousands of times during the day, and so much that in my previous laptops the color here, the paint, normally fades, but I have had this laptop for 6 months and they look just as new, as good as new. So I suspect this is a better quality plastics here used for this trackpad and buttons. Now another very important feature is the screen. The screen is really gorgeous. It's 14-inch and 1366 by 768 resolution pixels, and it's completely anti-glare. This is another thing that really turns me off from other laptops. Almost all the laptops that I saw, and actually I ended up buying 2 other laptops before this Dell, a Sony and a Samsung, and I had to return them. Especially the Samsung I bought, the screen was so reflective, I could see myself all the time. As you can see here, I have my hand, and you can't see anything of the hand or of myself or the camera that is using to record this video on the screen. It's completely anti-glare. It's a beauty to enjoy to use, and I don't see why these new laptops have all glare screens that almost look like mirrors. Some are better than others or worse than others, but especially with Samsung and HP, I saw that they have a lot of glare. Something that when you work with a laptop, you don't want glare. And I don't see any case where you may just be okay with glare. So that's a very important feature. Now, in addition to that, it also has the screen has a backlit keyboard. So this screen, you can see it now because it's during the day, but it illuminates automatically, and it turns down also automatically when it's idle. So it's really nice, and it's not commonly found in this range, this price range. Now, there are other things I want to mention. It's more about the design of the laptop. It's not heavy, but it's not that light either. And that is because, I can see here, I'm going to close it. In the front you have a very nice metal aluminum surface. So it's a mixture between aluminum and plastic. So, you know, it looks high-end, not super high-end, but it looks high-end. And I can still grab it in one hand. So it's heavy, but not that heavy. But it's definitely more heavy. It's heavier than other laptops that I've seen. But I think that's a very minor setback, especially because this laptop comes with a full CD and DVD burner here. So you can burn all your CDs and DVDs. Many laptops are going away from that. Probably, you know, when the hard drives are getting bigger, the SD cards are getting bigger too. So these CDs are becoming a thing of the past. But at the same time, I have a lot of CDs and other DVDs, and I want to be able to use them. Now it also comes, I'm going to continue with the side of the laptop. It comes with standard, you know, microphone and head plugs. It comes with two USB 3.0 ports, so that's a very nice thing. So your USB connection will be, I think it's like 4 or 5 times faster. I tested that and it's true. I have several external hard drives that go much faster. You can see here's another port, and this is the network port. It also has a Kensington lock there, the plug. And now that I see the plug here, the battery is really good. It's about 2 to 3 hours. Yes, I know it's not like 4 or 5, but I discovered that most laptops that claim that have 6-hour battery life, it's a lie. Those batteries last maximum 3 hours, and maybe 3 hours and a half, 4, but that is with all kinds of power saving features. So your screen will be like half lit and your hard drive will turn off. You don't want that. When you're using your laptop, you want it at full power. So at full power, this laptop gives you about 2 hours, 2 hours and a half, maybe 3. So it's pretty good for what it has. Now, also I want to show you on this side. This side, it has your HDMI port that is becoming standard these days, and I cannot live without. Easy to connect to the TV. It has here your VGA adapter. It's also good for connecting to TVs that don't have HDMI or for those presentations. It also has another USB port, your SD card here, very useful. And there is a little detail that I had to tell you. Many laptops these days are having the vent or the fan on the back of the laptop, or even on the front. I see some Sonys have it on the back and sometimes on the front. That's a really bad design. This Dell has it on one of the sides. It's a big vent, and it's the only vent that it has. And you know, when you are using games, you know that graphic card is going to kick in, and that fan is also going to start to blow hot air. This laptop doesn't overheat. In fact, my previous Dell did overheat after 3 years, and I ended up selling it and getting this one. This doesn't overheat. Also, the Sony that I returned, I bought 2 different laptops before getting this one, and the Sony Vaio that costed $1,100, so it costed twice as much as this laptop. I ended up returning it because it overheated. So as I said, having the vent on the side is a must. And those designers that put the vents here on the back, I think it's really a flaw. It's a laptop. It's meant to stay on your lap. And by putting the vent on the back of the computer, your legs will normally obstruct the airflow of the laptop and contributing it to overheat. So it really doesn't make sense to me, and this is very good. So you want to always look for a vent on the side of the laptop. In addition to that, you can see another view here. I'm gonna just pan it so you can see. The laptop is really a good design, and it's a really good value for what you get. In addition, it comes with Windows 7 Professional. So you got those extra things that Professional has that the Home or Basic doesn't have, and it's included for that low price of $650. Other things that I should include, it's well, like I said, it's the best memory, it's the best value for your money, and I'm gonna go ahead and turn it. Another thing that I had to mention is the warranty. It has 3 years of warranty included with the price. Most computers, including Dell, offer you like only 1 year for the normal labors and part. This Dell Vostro is a business machine. Because it's a business machine, it offers 3 years of warranty. So just check it out. I mean, nothing can beat this price for this warranty. And also you can find online coupons for Dell. I got mine with a $50 off. So these coupons are year-round. You can. It's really easy to find coupons. Just Google Dell Vostro coupons, and you will find some of them that will help you. Another thing that I want to show, and let's show you the screen. The screen is really neat, and I also tested the speed of the laptop, and it's really fast. If you go here, I ran the Windows Performance Index test, and it's 5.6. As you can see, and it's determined by the lower score, of course. So the lower score for this laptop, of course, is the graphics cards. The graphic card is very nice, has a lot of RAM, but it's probably one of the lowest end graphic cards. That's to keep the price down. Still, I can run almost any game and it would be perfect. I would dare to say I can run any game. It's probably a matter of the settings in the game. In addition to that, the second slowest thing is the hard drive, and that's also because the hard drive I got was the cheapest, to be honest with you. You can improve that, and if you put a solid state drive, oh my god, it will fly. But as you can see, the processor is really fast. It's 6.9. It's almost the maximum, considering I think the maximum of this test is 8, if I'm not mistaken. The RAM is 7.4, the index, and as you can see, graphics 5.6. And let me see, sorry, graphics, yes, 5.6, and gaming is 6.5, and the hard drive is 5.9. So you can see it's a fast machine. It's a very good value for your money. It has those things like the keyboard and the full keyboard, the vent on the side, that really differentiate from the others, and the screen. I cannot stress that enough. You want an anti-glare screen for anything that you will use. Alright, I hope you have enjoyed this review. Please feel free to leave me any comments, and thank you for watching.